Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine in this quarantine. Do you feel tedious? We are here to enrich your language and make you learn with fun. In this session, we are going to learn about body sounds. Yes, yes, students, our beautiful body does have an ability to produce weird noises. So, today we are going to learn the different terms used for these noises. The first one we have here is hiccup. What is hiccup? Yes. Why do we get hiccups? When we eat too fast, we get hiccups. Hiccup is regular verb. The past and past participle of hiccup is hiccup, hiccuped, hiccuped. It's a weak verb, so only we have to add ed with this verb to make it past tense. We can use it as a verb and a noun. First example. Verb. I hiccuped a lot. Tom hiccuped. Second one, we can use it as a noun. She struggled through hiccups. She is still suffering from hiccups. Move to the next one. The second one is sniff. What does it mean? Draw up air audibly through the nose to detect a smell. Sniff is also a regular verb. So we need to add just ed to make it past tense or past participle. This also we can use as a verb and a noun. First example is his dog sniffed his shirt. Second one we can use it as a noun. He gave a quick sniff to check whether the flowers were real. Let's move to the third one. Burp. Burp means noise made by air released from stomach through the mouth. When do we burp? Sometimes drinking beverages like Coke and Pepsi make a person burp. Burp is also a regular verb, so we need to add only ed to make it past tense and past participle. This also we can use as verb and a noun. First examples here. As verb, Tom burped. I burp a lot. Next, we have used here the verb as noun. I let out a small burp. Let's move to the next word, snore. Grunting sound in a person's breathing while they are asleep. It's also a regular verb, so we just need to add ed to make it past tense and past participle. This also we can use as a verb and a noun. Let's move to the next word, blow. Blow means expel air. It's a strong verb, not like other verbs. It's an irregular verb. So, the past tense and past participle of the verb blow is blow, blew, blown. When the kids are suffering from cold, we can say to the kids to go and blow your nose. Let's see the example. Tom blew his nose. Okay, next we move to the next word, sneeze. Sneeze is also a regular verb or weak verb. So, the past and past participle of the word is sneezed, sneezed. Sneeze means expulsion of air from the nose and mouth.
Excuse me.
The next word is smack. Smack means enjoyment of food or drink. The past and past perfect of smack is smack, smacked. Example, Mohan ate ice cream and smacked his lips. Let's move to the next one, pant. Pant means a quick breathing. The past and past participle of pant is panted. We can use this as verb and noun form. He was panting when he reached the top of the hill. As a noun, I felt the quick pant of my bosom. Let's move to the next one, crack. A very sharp, explosive sound. When muscle joints are pulled apart, there forms a tiny cavity filled with gas, which then collapses, creating a popping noise. Crack is also a regular verb, so the past tense and past participles are cracked, cracked. It can use as a verb and a noun. First, let's see as verb. Don't crack your fingers. Next, noun. I don't like it when Mary cracks her knuckles. The last one is snaps. Snaps means cracking sound. We all like to snap. Snap is also a regular verb. So the past and past participle of the verb is snap, snap. This also we can use as a verb and a noun. First, let's see as a verb. I heard Raja snapping his fingers. Next one as a noun. You should not snap at me like this. Students, I think you have understood the different terms that we use for the body sounds. So, let's see the assignment. Today's assignments. These words, 10 words I have given. You have to make your own sentences using these words. Students, make use of your time. Stay at home. Stay safe and sane. Bye. Meet you in the next section. Bye.